Another question that we have is, how is home equity determined if you have seller financing? So I think this is on the video that we did, why seller financing is a great idea. This is a comment there. And home equity is something that is extraordinarily subjective. And it's one of those things where, yes, you likely have some if you buy at a discount, but ultimately the amount of equity that you have in a home is what the difference between what you purchased and rehabbed the property for, the money that you have into that house, and against how much that property will appraise for. So, in the single family home space, the value of homes are based on comparable sales. So, if you know the address of the house that you have purchased or are interested in or are negotiating, then if you look inside of about a half mile to a mile radius of houses with similar bedrooms, bathrooms, and square footage in similar condition, figure out what those sold for. Find the full range. Don't only look at the higher valued ones. And this is why it's subjective. Is you can look at properties in fantastic condition, and then you can somehow in your brain make it to where the one that you have is in fantastic condition as well, even though it truly isn't. So, all of the higher end or the appraised values, the higher end of the spectrum for your property, it's very subjective. So, equity is always going to be one of those things that is a maybe. There's no 100% right answer as far as how much equity you have, because it ultimately depends on what it will appraise for, and or what someone is willing to pay for it, which you will never truly know until it is actually sold. So appraisers are often wrong, but they do their best. And as you pull your own cops, you will often be wrong or someone will disagree with you because, again, it is so subjective. But in this case, if it's seller financing, then you would still use that after repair value or that appraised value. And then you would just subtract whatever loan that you have with the seller. And then you would also subtract however much money you need to put into that property in order to rehab it. And that amount will be your approximate equity, give or take.
Thanks for watching that clip. I thought that was a good question. And I think you can ask good questions too. Join us every Friday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for a live stream Q&A where we answer plenty of questions just like this one. In the meantime, consider subscribing to the channel if you want more of this content. And if you want to increase your deal flow, analyze properties better, and help me feed my family, click the link below for a free 7-day trial of PropStream.